Yup. We're gonna do lantern right. Let's get it.
Coaching and Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte's here?
You two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
You're.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
Stop the cap, homie.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Paimon, are you low IQ or what the heck?
Yes. And
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, my bad, cuz.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn.
Honestly, I see no difference.
The
I'll keep it a
Chishin
buck
believes it
50.
would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about.
Homie, I don't remember that.
But
When
all
did that
I really
happen?
did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Oh, wait. They're doing a collab with
Mechanical
Fontaine?
Lifting
I didn't know this.
Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
True that.
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon.
Oh, snap.
How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus,
I
the
mean,
easier we can make it to enjoy,
wasn't on the
more
list,
people
but
will
I
want to
guess.
participate.
Sounds lit.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much
Is
more
there a
expensive
cloud
than a
retainer
traditional
kite?
kite.
Huh?
Cool.
Just saying.
Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon.
Toys?
Well,
They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural tradition. There's an old poem
homie,
that
ain't
goes,
no way, bruh.
"O kite born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
Shoot, I just learned too.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example,
Okay, let's not
whenever a
get too
kite
into
blew
it now.
away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more
Seems
fun?
like copium, but okay.
Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms
Let's
of traditional
not.
craftsmanship. My
Unnecessary.
grandfather told me
Oh,
that back
jeez.
when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo
Oh,
to
she's
construct
really
the
about to go
frame.
into it.
Then you
can
look
skip
towards the
this.
sky and release the kite. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites. cut the string and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating.
Dude, you should put Farina on
What
the
else
kite.
can you tell me?
She needs some freedom.
The scissor-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly
Yo, those
understood
kites
meanings
have
and
like 2
symbols in
pixels,
Liyue?
my guy. What
Kind of
the
like
heck?
the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have
Who are
several
these
books
two
on it.
kids?
That would be a
You're looking
huge
a little
help.
sus.
Great. Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate.
Yo, let me make a
And the
kite.
rules are simple.
Please
Whoever
let me
flies
make a
their
kite.
the
If it doesn't let me
highest
make a
and
kite,
furthest within the time
I'm gonna be
limit
very
will
upset.
receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already
Secret
prepared
prize, it better be
more than
50
enough empty film for the
wishes,
event.
holy.
I can see the spectacle already.
Maybe tone it down a bit, Traveler. What if we don't win?
I'm uninstalling.
It's better to keep a low profile until the competition starts. Then we'll give them a show they never saw coming.
You right, you
That
right,
secret
you right.
prize is ours.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
Deuces.
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those 2 people lurking over there?
Yeah.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy. Great, so it
They
wasn't
seem
just Paimon.
crusty, my guy.
Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know.
Whoa,
Foil
whoa.
their plans before they even begin.
Holy snap, what are you, Goku?
You go right, Paimon will go left.
Oh my goodness. She just instant transmission. Holy. Dude, you see Paimon's hella sus. We have to kill her in the future. Holy. Oh wait, I'm going right? I got it. Boom.
Oh,
Don't owe me,
It
you
is
know.
with such an air of urgency that you appear before us.
What's
Your
up with this
comportment
voice?
suggests you
Holy.
believe us to have committed some heinous crime.
Holy, you coming
Perhaps
with
you
all
could
this heat.
enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from?
Exactly what I had in my fuddy-duddy.
You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy.
Yup.
Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping.
Yup.
Look, and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
Pop off, Paimon. Yep.
One bears no secrets before
Dude,
two
this guy
such as
sounds like
yourselves.
Xehanort from Kingdom
You
Hearts,
stand
or
in the
like
presence
Xemnas.
of the mighty
When
and
the world's
illuminated
merged, like,
Adeptus,
damn.
Moon Carver. For the purpose of this foray
Wait, did he
into
just
the
say he was
mortal
an
realm,
Adeptus?
however,
Holy,
you may
I just
address
missed that.
one.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
you may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because
Hey,
you
there's
know
a dog.
her name. Let
Dude, my
Paimon guess.
homie's
We're
got
supposed to
bags
know
under
she
his eyes. He's
right?
looking like me.
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may
Wait,
call
these are
me
Adeptus?
Jiru.
They look NPCs, bruh. They couldn't give him a better design?
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Bro, dude, this dude should be in Kingdom Hearts. He sounds like he'll fit in real good.
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
Yeah.
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulau with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you
Bamboo
have
shoot
some
soup?
recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite.
Whet
As
one's
such,
appetite?
Cloud Retainer assented
What
to
does
my
that
use
mean?
of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Damn.
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
No
One
words.
is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
Dude, I can't believe these are Adepti. They look like
That might have been more
NPCs.
detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon's sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Dude, I just didn't think you were Adepti because you guys look like NPCs, bro.
Paimon's still curious about something.
Looks like they're not gonna be playable, that's for sure. Holy.
Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality.
Holy, am I playing Kingdom Hearts?
Long have the mountains
Like,
remained strangely
Jesus, did
idle
Square Enix
since
work
Cloud
on
Retainer's
Lantern
move
Rite
to
this year?
Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Damn.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon.
Opaque?
Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger
Dude, they be
that now
busting out
consumes
words that like, I don't even know, bro.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is
slow your
hardly
roll.
with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Yes, sir.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Dude, look at that dog. Big chilling
Thank
in the
you for your
background.
kind words. We shall now depart.
Dude, who is that guy's voice actor? He sounds like literally Zemnis from Kingdom Hearts. Like, holy.
All that trouble, and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls.
I would just be thinking about that dude's voice, bro, this whole time, bro.
The bigger
Oh
and
my
prettier,
God.
the better.
Where are we going? Are we making a kite? Let's get it. Dude, that fish looks kind of sick.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Yes, please.
Assistant Kill Swallow!
Assist-
And a butterfly! And oh!
Ah, this jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past
I
few
can see
days.
why, but
Does
it's a little
it
basic.
also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance.
Oh,
The
actually,
kite
we might
bearing
need to pick
its
that up.
design is said to bring riches in the future to
Oh.
those who fly it.
We're definitely picking that thing up.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite.
I
Right.
apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Hold on, sir. There's a line? What the heck?
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Elon Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Uh-oh.
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Well, yes. The communications
We're
office
gonna meet
handles
Gaming
shipments
already?
and transports
Holy.
around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency.
I
one
heard
of our
he's OP as heck. I
sub-organizations.
should build him low-key.
The problem is, many of my
But
colleagues
I don't have cloud
taken leave
retainer, so
during
rest in
Lantern Rite to
peace.
spend time with their families. So our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently.
Shoot,
If
I'll
you
join
were
in,
willing
bro.
to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful!
I
You
am
will, of
gonna
course,
ask
be
for
compensated
minimum
for your efforts.
10 wishes
Now, at this time of
on
day,
a limited
Gaming should be
banner.
somewhere in the vicinity.
Just saying.
Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come
Yes,
back if
sir.
you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Oh, what a lady! Giving me a discount. What a wonderful lady.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow?
What is that?
Look at you.
Inflatable
Scowl
on the
like
right,
that for much
holy.
longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way,
Dude,
Gaming.
his hair's
You're
kind of
always the one picking
fire,
up the tab.
though.
I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
What a sword loser.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Okay, no need to flex.
Perfect. Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Got a blast.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty,
Dude,
you can hand
Goblin
the
shoes
goods
are
over to
kind
me.
of cooked.
Must have
I
been
won't
heavy
even
hauling
lie
them all
to you.
this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite making materials. I see.
Oh, he has a little mole in his neck.
I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one.
Alright, you can give me like 5 wishes.
Ah,
That would be
and
pretty
you
lit.
must be the traveler.
Oh,
it's
that's
nice
me.
to meet you. Thanks for your help.
User?
You know us?
Shoot.
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts.
Lit.
Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
What a
So, you
butthole.
here for Lantern
No,
Rite?
I'm just kidding.
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good
Alright,
with
alright.
directions, so just
Dude, his
follow me.
eyes are like
Trust me,
crazy
I know my
looking.
way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time.
Oh, there's some pizza.
The
Shoot.
ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Order anything? Hey,
Uh-oh.
did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope.
I think I'm
our
big
always
chillin'.
packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard after all.
I have defeated gods. I need you to stand down. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, cuz. Oh, that kite look cool. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh. Trying to get through that quest, you feel me? Cuz. Well, let's just do main quest for now. What the? Oh, I gotta go all the way over there.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
Bruh. Whoa, why?
Congratulations.
Oh,
Wait, get behind me. I'll handle this.
I didn't realize I was gonna got me. Boom, cuz. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, 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 oh. Boom, boom. Skleep, boom, sklout. Easy, cuz.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
Heard
Really?
about it.
Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
True, in these days,
It's not that
you're gonna
tiring.
need 2
You
jobs.
just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
True. You ever play Yu-Gi-Oh? I think you might like it.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Alright, alright. Alright. Shoot. Is this the boat we're going on? Oh, snap. Yo!
Finally, we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so
I just saw a
stiff.
murder happen
And
in the
her
ocean.
stomach's so empty.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Whoa, he's calling us
Ooh,
out.
It's just too hilly. Floating up.
Hey, there's a
and
chest
down
back there.
so much.
Can you guys
Where's
drop me
Paimon
off?
now?
So I can get that chest.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Shoot, say
Yes,
less, my guy.
Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Nah.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
True that.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend.
Your uncle.
I'll just set it to the side here for you.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
Ain't no way.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them
Nah,
from.
I'm good.
I'll just have to check when we get back.
I'm chilling.
Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
Boy.
Okay, Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
What the heck?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
Nah, for real? I'm in for a swim.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow
But
me.
you weren't even looking at it
This
when
way
you
is
said
fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
that. Holy, bro, you want me to walk all the way over there? Heck no. Teleporting real quick.
Hey! Slow down. I'm begging you.
What is it?
What?
No one's...
Oh, well... how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out.
Do you see that group of people over there?
Where at?
Those are my relatives.
Which ones?
You sure have a big family.
Oh, wait, all those
Once
people?
they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be
Bruh,
best if we
what?
could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, okay, we're good. Come on, move it, cuz. Move it, cuz.
Propagate.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Should I just ult right here? Low key, huh? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Are we gonna make it right or what's going on?
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
Oh shoot, why am I on the wall, cuz? Oh shoot, alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
She's gone. Let's go.
Yeah.
Stick close, traveler.
Oh, where the hell did you go? Oh, my bad. My bad. Come on. Okay. What are you looking at? Shoot. Okay. Where'd she go? Oh, shoot. She right there, bruh.
Turn left. Run!
I'm turning left, cuz. Where you going? Oh, my bad.
To the right and...
Hold on. There's a chest right here, my guy. Chill out. Oh, shoot. There's a quest. Hold on. Let me do my thing. Boom, cuz. Alright.
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
Bruh, you should have
That
seen.
was nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you could swim in them.
As long
Dude,
as
what the
you
heck
don't
is a
wind up
melon cake, bro?
drowning,
Am I
Paimon.
tripping or what? Is it a liquid?
Hey, Uncle Drigway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Dude, how many uncles do you
Yes.
have, my guy?
Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some
Nah, I'm good to be
We'll be
honest.
off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked.
I'm good.
Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh,
You
you
really
aren't
gonna
too
leave me
picky,
with this
right, Traveler?
strange
I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side,
man
so
right
I
here?
won't steep the tea too long. Man,
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
Is this dude flirting with Paimon? Holy snap.
How long have you two known Gaming?
2 milliseconds, my guy.
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy.
Oops.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some
Boo
medicine
Boo
for him from
Pharmacy.
Dr. Baiju. Then
That's gotta be
traveled
a
through the
lit
night to deliver
pharmacy.
it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not... I mean, there is his dad, but...
Oh,
Well, ask anyone else.
we have some daddy issues,
Uncle
huh?
Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid.
Speaking of
I'm
kid,
sure the
there's
sender
a
wants
kid
it
right
delivered
behind
before
you
Lantern Rite.
who just hit me with one of these.
Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
All right then, deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free
Yo,
in 2
low
days?
key?
How about we grab some dim sum
All
from
this,
Shinya
like,
kiosk? My treat,
Dessert
and
talk.
don't even think
I
about
kind of
trying to
want
fit.
like a cake
Whoa,
or
that's
something.
way
I don't
too
even
generous
cap,
of
bro.
you.
Don't mention
It's a
it.
little late for that,
Just
but shoot.
think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. it might take some time to
Do
tell.
you have a story quest?
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
How about
All right,
free
head
wishes?
off.
Hmm?
See you in 2 days.
Just saying.
Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat. Anyway, is Gamin's family situation really that complicated? He has such a
Yo, those
happy-go-lucky personality.
cups
Plus, he's an enthusiastic
are like
and
in
diligent
like
worker.
144p, bro.
A guy like
Like,
that being troubled
what were
by
they
much.
doing?
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself,
How are you out
don't
here
need
making
an old
billions
man
of
like
dollars
me
and
to
can't
add my
even
2
render
cents.
in the cup?
You seem to be around the
That
same
good.
age.
Look at that.
so
Holy
you
snap.
might have a lot in common.
Looks worse than
Perhaps
Roblox.
you could help him talk things
Actually,
through.
I take that back.
Consider it a
Roblox is
favor to me.
If you have
amazing
the time,
graphics,
maybe you
surprisingly.
can make a little
It
flag
looks
for
worse
us
than
to wave
Minecraft,
about. It
which
could
is
say,
literally blocks.
We provide aid in spades. Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah.
Wait.
10
seriously?
wishes.
Paimon was just joking, but if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have wintermelon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
How about some
No thanks.
Haritos?
We
You
came
got
all this way
that?
and still haven't gotten a
The little
chance
orange
to
one?
look around the wharf.
Just saying.
We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
All right.
True that.
Please
Look at
do
that
let me
guy
know if
right
you'd
there.
like more
Holy
tea.
smokes.
You're welcome to stay.
Dude's
as
got the
long as you
McDonald's
like.
hairline. My bad. I didn't mean to roast him, to be honest. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Only with solid practice
Oh, snap.
What are you doing here?
The way you speak.
The way you
One
speak,
might have presumed you were
Paimon.
displeased to be in one's presence.
For real. For real.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Yup.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh?
Paimon, get the heck out of
Shouldn't
here.
you be back in your cave teaching away at some kite-related thing or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah, Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it?
Yup.
Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment? Or perhaps even
Paimon
fall to
always
petty
be
sulking
hating,
over
right?
such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. Or Tia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called.
Damn.
Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyin?
Oh, she forgot their
Years'
existence
time
because they
has
look like
quite flown since
NPCs.
one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those 2 old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One
Bro,
is
she talks
reminded
like
that
she's
certain
from Persona. I
purchases
don't
have
even
yet to
care,
be
bro.
made. Perhaps you two could wait here
Which is pretty
whilst one
baller, if you
performs
ask me.
this task. It'll be but a moment.
Dude, I can't believe I lost the 50-50 to freaking the Luke.
Just here to watch your stuff?
Like,
That
holy.
woman really just does whatever she wants.
We'll let her be.
Hey, not you too, traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated.
Well, all that Paimon hating is not appreciated.
Okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell
the
teas
heck
of
is
the
this?
finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
Uh-oh, don't fall for it.
20% off 4 boxes.
Don't do it, don't do it.
This merchant strikes a fair bargain.
Don't do it.
One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too. Then
Oh,
4
okay.
shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off.
Oh, snap.
Look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend.
Can we go
or
in there,
family
please,
member.
and help her out?
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
10.
True.
Nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is agreeable. One will... I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
Oh, snap.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and
Oh,
most
Jesus.
intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Dude, those toys are cheeks.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Dang,
Well,
Papa.
that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
What happened?
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go.
Uh-oh.
The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
True that, but why you gotta keep it a secret? Whoa.
Oh, Xianyun, did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties. And you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
Oh, you're
One
planning
means
to
to say,
do it too.
you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite a few people.
Papa.
Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of
Paimon,
those
do you know
equipped
who
with the mechanical
you're
lifting
talking to
device,
right now?
do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery.
Damn.
The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind.
Dude,
for
how are we
many
gonna
a
compete
mile.
with her,
It is
bruh?
built with a
I didn't want her
series
to
of
lose.
intersecting rods and... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. one is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
We'll say less.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Oops.
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Damn. Where can I buy one of those?
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
Shoot, where can I buy one?
She seems pretty proud of that one.
I mean, it's
Look
pretty
at her
good.
walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway,
She's
that
popping
box
off
of
if you
hers
ask me.
seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs.
Thingamabobs?
Not that Paimon was peeking or anything.
What?
She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together. All Paimon say is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again?
Why are you hating?
A crude piece of mortal machinery?
Homie, I don't know what she
We
said.
should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Oh snap! Part 1 complete! Is that easy? Hit me with the young part 2 though. Oh wait, is this part 2? Wait, that ain't part 2. Hey, you almost, hey, calm down. You almost pulled the fast one on me, huh? Boom.
Stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go find Gaming. Let's go!
Dude, what building is this? I did not mean to talk to you. Oh, wait a minute. Can I get some food? Oh, snap. Say less. Say less. Say... Oops. Let me in. Oh.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down.
Alright.
Here, hand me your cups.
What are we having, ramen?
Oh,
Or
thank you.
some pizza would be nice. Just saying.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon.
Paimon,
That
are
was
you
for you
for
to
real?
rinse your utensils.
Paimon.
That's a thing?
Paimon. Paimon. Oh snap!
Wow, so much delicious food. Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
That's just how we do it where I'm from.
Dang.
Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat! If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood congee? Let me refill your bowl.
That would be great.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
Okay, whoa, Paimon. What?
So full. That meal was so satisfying.
Are you blushing?
I even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it out. Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the 3 of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family.
True.
That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
I mean, we do too, to be fair.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors.
Oh,
sometimes
you're
they're
a
true,
drama guy?
sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing.
Enough with the teasing.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but
Damn.
you're wrong about my family situation.
Damn.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
Nope.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make
Hey,
sense
nothing
to
to be
mention his
ashamed of,
business
come on.
in the same
This is
breath as the
working.
Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... He always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to
It'd
be.
be like that sometimes.
Have you ever talked to him about it?
Yeah.
You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job.
Ugh.
Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault.
I think we should
No.
throw some hands. I'll keep
I
it
know
a
that
buck.
It wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for
The
themselves.
only thing you can do is just make it big.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor.
Well, I may have a
In
feeling
the past, I would
that
go
might
door
change.
to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right?
True.
So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite-making workshop.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite-making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an Adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited
dare
success,
you call her
to change her
auntie?
terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier!
Can you stop calling her Entei, please? Oh, snap. Dude, why is this screen white? I don't remember it being white. Or am I just tripping? Oh snap, I see some people. Yeah, yeah.
Ganyu! Come on, wake
Hey,
up!
there's a frog.
Some friends have arrived!
Hello, friends.
Me every Saturday and Sunday.
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that.
Mint oil?
A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Ain't no way they had her in the studio making a snore snail. Snore snail? Holy, I can't speak for the life of me. Snore
Apologies
sound.
in advance.
What is she about to do?
Wait! Shenhe? Not there!
See? It worked. She's awake.
That was crazy.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says
Why is Yao Yao here?
a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well,
What
you
a
know
tryhard.
Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe.
Yup.
And this is Yao Yao.
Yeah.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making
Can
workshop,
you not
right?
call her that?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too! I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend! Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right?
True.
Your best friend didn't come with you?
Well, yeah, where is your best friend?
Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baishu
Oh.
lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Dude, what is that? A ferret in
you're
the
really
background?
thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste.
Yeah,
My motivation
I
for
wouldn't.
being here might be a little different, yes.
Like,
but
like,
I'm
I
ready
would
to
never
put
let
in
that
just
go to
as
waste.
much effort
Just
as
saying.
everyone else.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Xianyun?
True.
Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks
Oh.
of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
True.
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon! Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Are you gonna be playable in the future?
Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful
Well.
as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well.
That is all true.
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here.
Who
The
do I get?
regular
Who do I
dyes
get?
and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
They didn't give me a cutscene for that.
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the... Paimon knew she could count on you, traveler.
Oh wait, you're my partner,
One
huh?
will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
I might just want to come over for a
Hurry
chat.
to get started.
Feel me?
Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Oh, okay, that's that pair. Okay, that's that pair. Who am I missing? Why are you guys all the way in the back? What?
Hey, Gaming, want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly?
How about a square? Oh.
What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee.
A swanee?
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Alright. Yeah, who's your partner?
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
Okay, Papa.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friend. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
Or how about both?
If you are asking for one's
The
own
same?
opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not?
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child.
Dude, she's kind of
One
popping off.
simply
Holy.
has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
Actually, haven't started yet, but we're going to start, right now.
Got a blast! Shoot. She caught us red-handed. Oh.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, all right. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch with
What?
noticeable temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before. Still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors. Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress.
True.
Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly.
Right?
Let's not disturb them.
What a duo.
We should get started on our kite now.
Yeah. What are we making?
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at? Oh.
That's not a completely crazy idea.
What?
If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go.
I was hoping they would make like an ether kite. I'm just saying.
How about this? the word Paimon means. The guardian angel of travelers.
Okay. Dude, she's looking large and in charge.
Now,
That's actually a good
what
kite, though.
expression should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the
A big
sky.
ol' yeah, guilty.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
That's the one.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen.
Yep. Let me see this. Let me see. Come on. Let me see.
It's done! Paimon has to say. Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness.
Let me see.
Now we just have to attach the string, right?
Alright.
Wait, I didn't even get to see the kite, bruh. I didn't even get to see the kite. Look, they're hiding it. Ain't no way they're hiding it.
Let one take a look.
Okay, pop off.
Wow!
Oh.
Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty.
Ganyu and Shenhe
Yep.
popped off.
The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image.
Literally.
If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
Ganyu, how
I
do
did
you...
the painting.
Oh.
I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
It was pretty good. I think theirs looked the best, to be honest.
Now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed?
That's pretty lit.
Wow. The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
Literally, it's like a...
Glow in the
It's
dark
gonna
here,
be
Golden
like
Finch is
screaming
cute
at the
too,
sky.
Yao. It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Oh. Dude, that's a sick kite.
Very Paimon-like indeed.
Dude, that's the best kite I've ever seen in my whole life.
That one time the Traveler suspected that a piece of meat was missing from their bowl, that was the exact expression on your face.
Is that something that happened?
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Whoa.
Oh?
Whoa.
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
Oh my gosh.
Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Oh my gosh, she's popping off. Oh my goodness.
Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Oh my goodness, she's about to suplex someone. Oh look, we got a Paimon kite in the inventory. I will say that kite looks lit, but Cloud Retainer's about to suplex some kid, so let's hurry the heck up before that kid gets snapped. How far is this? Can I just teleport there low key? Probably not.
It's right there.
Dude, I missed it. Oh.
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Zemnis is
now
back.
is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
Dude, he sounds like Zemnis from Kingdom Hearts, bro.
One
I can't
believes
get
it
out of my
drifted in
head.
the direction of Mount
Like
Alzon.
I'm just hearing Zemnis's like boss
Perhaps
voice
it is mere
lines in my head.
happenstance, but one
That's how
feels a certain
traumatized I am
sense
from
of
that boss
dread
fight.
at the
That
thought.
boss fight was crazy.
Your concern is misplaced, surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however,
Dude, I can't.
one simply
I
must
can't
remark
listen to
on the
this guy.
genius
Oh my
of its
God.
windless lift technology.
I can't. I'm sorry. I need to skip this dude's
If Cloud
voice.
Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the supreme cuisine machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
Dude, these guys are about to get cooked.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is
Dude,
home
these
to
guys
such
are
exquisite
poo.
mint. Well, and if that's all, then
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan. Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper? What are you doing?
Oh, these guys got exposed.
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
I was about to say, no way
Then
Cloud
you are
Retainer
not angry?
did not see through them.
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
we were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is
Oh my God, this dude's voice.
You wield the wind and
I
waves.
actually can't. I can't. I actually
One
really
has
can't.
guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Bro, you literally flying for a living. Ain't no way. Dude, I'm teleporting there. Ain't no. Whoa, that looks sick. That looks like Elden Ring. Holy smokes, my guy. Waiting for that Elden Ring DLC though. When is that happening? Shoot, that thing got announced like 2 years ago and never to be seen again.
They're back.
We here.
Paimon's pooped.
Yeah, where's everyone at?
Why are there only two of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
What'd he say?
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He
True.
looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gaming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
A reflection of himself.
Yeah.
If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
True.
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home.
Oh my goodness, Shenhe.
If Gaming
Pop off.
truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
guess.
That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
Did we beat you in the flying
We
race?
were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking.
Oh,
Night
pop
fast
off.
approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of
Do you not
meat
wanna
and
eat?
vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities. Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you?
Yo, we just got
If you're
done
ready
dirty.
to serve the food, we can help too.
Where are we going? Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
This is...
Well, oh!
Oh, I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
Oh my
Is
lord.
that piece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Oh my goodness.
How do we look?
Stunning.
She asked them just like that?
You look pretty too, Ganyu. Oh, how should Paimon put it?
Oh my goodness, she's posing hard.
Elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A
True.
virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes,
Dude,
very.
can I get an outfit
I
made?
simply
Holy.
cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer.
Dude, look at their
for this
visions.
gift. And the
That's
kite, too.
sick.
Thank you, Master.
One is content as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun. This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet. Paimon can't stop eating. It's a
you
good
might want to
thing
slow your
Gaming
roll.
isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
Yeah, you got it.
He
You got it.
traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
Whoa.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from One Mean Restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Shin?
Dang, you're just spreading his business like
One
it's
has
nothing.
only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh? Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
I mean, shoot, you're just kind of spilling his business
This
like it's
shall not
nothing.
do.
Uh-oh.
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering
She's
of the
about to
Dentai,
pop
Bonanis
off
once
my
complained
eye.
in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later...
That's crazy.
One seems to have strayed off topic.
A little bit.
One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets.
True. Oh, I'm not on autoplay.
Fate
My bad,
is
my bad, my
fickle.
bad, my
The
bad.
cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed.
Yep.
Aha! One has an idea.
Hit
How
me.
about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Of course they don't tell me.
Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
When do they ever
One's
tell me?
designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
2 days. Holy smokes. Holy moly. 2 days. You're gonna have me crying, bro. Alright. We're gonna cut this. Where you at? Oh, I see him.
Hi, Gaming! Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we?
What'd you play?
What about this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Yeah, you're doing them kind of dirty, Paimon.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
All right,
Oh,
I've got the
Lord.
time. Where are the goods?
Well, it's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to...
Oh,
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
snap.
Here.
Here is a Zhonglei. Cloud
If
Retainer.
the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
All right, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Whoa, I didn't see this. I didn't see that statue right there. That was sick. They should put that in a teapot. So with this loading screen though. Oh snap.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there.
No,
I'll take a rain
no
check.
story. Come on, don't do that.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Oh, was that Papa?
Dad?
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say
This is
about
kind of
him.
a poop plan. I'll keep
Seems
it a
like
buck.
you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
Oh.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
Yeah.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
Yup. Oh shoot. Where are we going, cuz? Holy smokes. Dude, you bet I'm teleporting. What the heck? Ain't no way. I thought they were gonna do like an escort mission.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
How about nah?
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them up.
I mean, you could bring out those snacks, that's for sure. Holy.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
Oh,
okay,
snap.
we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh.
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed.
We're gonna have to fight
Bring them forth
Zemnis.
readily and without protest.
His boss lines are coming in my head. Guard.
what do we
here,
do?
Fire.
It might be
I need to
difficult
stop.
do
I
them,
actually
but
need to stop.
They
Okay.
might have something else waiting in store for Dad. Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, you can.
This is what I do.
This is what I do for a living, cuz.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away. Let us away.
Dude, he sounds like Zemnis, bro. I can't.
Don't
bro.
worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Gaming, if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situation.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
Oh.
All is going to plan.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
Who this?
Zhongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Zhongli. Is that Hu Tao?
Good sir, please listen to
Uh-oh.
me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you
Uh-oh.
can. There are bandits in the area.
Uh-oh. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, it's Zhongli. My favorite male character, by the way, Zhongli. Or maybe it's
Bandits.
Nouvellette.
Acting in broad daylight.
Okay, Zhongli's ready to pop off.
Oh. Ah, I see.
What the-
It appears many people are catching a chill as of late.
Oh.
If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
Uh.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like
it's
us got
ugly.
involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
Dude, why is Zhongli here though? What the heck? That's so random. And he was flying a kite. A hotel kite. I'm dead.
Take it easy.
So,
Truly.
Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed.
Ooh,
I
is this
cannot
part of the
help
plan?
but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed.
Dude,
I
is
have
this
heard
part of the
many my
plan? Dude, he's kinda
acquaintances
popping
praise
off.
Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Yep.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular
Zhongli,
sentiment
you have
wish
kids
to
or what?
convey,
You're popping off.
perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself?
Well,
over the past few years, I
have
heard
you ever
how
thought
well he was
there's
doing
more than
for
a
himself as a
job
guard.
in the tea business?
How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushu dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time
Okay, when you get old, you
thinking
could go
like
into
that,
the tea business. Ain't that
I
big of a
cannot
deal, my
help
guy?
but be reinforced, and I often regret introducing him to wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out,
This
I would have
guy.
never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
This
It is
freaking
only
guy.
natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right
Zhongli,
path.
start popping off, please.
No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You need not
seem
worry.
quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom.
Dude, he said Mr.
Perhaps
Zhongli
I
looks
have
young.
misjudged your
Little does he
age.
know. Little does he know.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind.
It is what it
I
is,
meant to
man.
say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Sure.
So,
That was a long
do
short.
you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar.
Okay.
As my friend once said, If your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
Yeah.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things? Like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery.
Or
you never know what surprises could be in store.
Playing Genshin Impact.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Children
They
grow
really
up in
do.
quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
Right? Holy snap! What a guy.
Oh, Gaming is back. Hey, Gaming, we're over here.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangshan.
Did he just say Zhongli?
You're here too.
I thought it was Zhongli.
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Uh-oh.
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, okay.
What happened?
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
You seem a little upset. I'm gonna need you to calm down, my guy.
So, that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
What the heck?
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah, I think it's going
I appreciate it,
smoothly.
I really do, but this conflict between us has been going on for a long time.
I
Even
think
if
he's
those
ready
two
for
were
a talk
real
though. I
bandits,
think I should step
I
out.
was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of. It wouldn't change. You've seen the way he talks to me.
Hey.
Your dad really cares about you. You should. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me.
Homie, just talk to him. Holy snap.
Told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try.
Yep.
Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Yep, it won't hurt.
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
There's always
You
something to
flatter
learn.
me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
True.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
God.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Ahem. Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much
Where's
of your
Hu Tao?
time, Mr. Zhongli.
I just realized.
No need to stay on my account.
She should
When
have been
you're
in this
less
quest.
busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Oh snap. About to get into the tea. Over Zhongli.
Take it easy.
Where you at, Zhongli?
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
I mean, I think you carried the whole team. I won't even lie to you.
Changed, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Retainer?
Hello.
Oh.
Oh.
Homie just popped in with a hello. Like, dang, cuz.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh. Oh.
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects.
Oh.
It's you. I thought you were Director Hu.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
What do I play?
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Hu dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see.
Where is she?
Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
Dude, what is that?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right.
There ain't no way.
I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing. Do you like
we got this.
Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it.
This guy.
Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Okay.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
Yeah, tell her
The
to pull
last
up.
time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days.
Okay.
If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
I'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you next time.
Deuces. Oh, these guys.
Coming.
Oh. Ooh.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but...
Where are you going? Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
Let me finish before you get all worked up.
Yeah, sit down. Sit down.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
Oh.
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
What is their role?
We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Ooh, that's not good at all.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme?
Way too much. Ow.
I suppose all I can do is just...
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with...
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble.
Oh, I bet.
But I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Yup. Bam!
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Yes, they are.
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various
You should have got Danu.
eccentricities.
Instead, we're like, Yao Yao.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Dude, she looks like, oh snap.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Oh?
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it. Okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad, really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before, but I thank you.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, I'm unsure. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Shoot. Hook me up with some height. It ain't looking so good on my side. No.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Naturally, your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
Exactly. Off to Liyue we go.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
Yeah.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Okay, okay. She's part of the plan too.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
Maybe.
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
And there's more, let me tell you.
Yoo-hoo!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
I take it that all is going well?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Xianyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gummy?
Oh.
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as
Yep.
Newong would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty.
Yep.
Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yep.
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
This freaking guy.
That is for us to discuss.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this
Spill it.
Okay.
Of course, we don't get to listen to it. When do we ever get to listen to it?
Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen. We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those?
Yep. When do I get to fly my kite, though? I want to fly my kite already. Yeah.
Hello again.
Can you hook me up with a discount?
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you,
Of course.
my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day.
How lovely.
She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
I hope you do, please.
Yes. Here you go. Please, take it. Free of
Oh,
charge.
free of
the directions are in the
charge.
box. It's not hard to install at all.
How wonderful.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you.
What a lovely lady. Oh, we're gonna set up right here? Okay.
It's done. Let's get down to business.
Alright. Whoa. It's that time of night.
We needed to do. Let's find a good place and put
Let's go, it's popping off. Cutscene.
Chi, we're almost there. Okay.
Oh snap.
Come here, allow me.
Oh.
The lantern Rite is as festive as ever.
Music going off. Uh-oh. It's that time of night.
What's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the mill?
Oh. Oh.
What's that?
Oh. Okay. Oh snap. Dude, they should have gotten more people for that, not just one. How's he on water though? He's cheating. Why is she... Okay. I feel like they could have done more. I won't even lie to you. Oh. Best picture?
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Okay. Where's our kite? I didn't get to see my kite. I missed it.
Wait. The wind.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
Oh, okay. She's popping off.
Happy
Freaking
Lantern
hotel.
Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Come on, give him a big hug.
Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him. Oh. I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Oh?
Son. I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult.
What's up with the sad
But
music?
If that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past?
Save
All
it for
I
another
really want
time.
to say is, I've changed my mind, much like this kite. You also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son.
Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Oh, Mr. Zhonglei.
A little bit.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
What was that noise?
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Now, over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together.
What the heck is dim
Your
sum,
treat,
bro? I've
right?
never heard that term.
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xinyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
There's a part 4. Ain't no way, fam. Ain't no way. Oops. That's on me, that's on me, that's on me, that's on me. Alright, 2 days, here we go.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Xiaoying Village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her. The mountain air is so refreshing! It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired!
We all know that's Cap. Oh. Oh.
Huh? Did you hear that?
What the heck?
Sunshine! Blue sky! Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing that voice. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it?
Alright. What the heck? Oh!
What are they doing here? Navia, Clarande!
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the
I was not
Steambird's
expecting
astrology calls are
this.
spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds
Maybe.
me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy
No.
Lantern Rite too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain?
For real.
And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Damn!
Of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
I mean...
Exactly. You get me,
I
partner.
suppose.
I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently, most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Alright.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
pretty good way to relieve stress.
Yeah.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose.
Maybe.
No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right?
Uh-oh.
Farina's also here?
Where's she at?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard.
Where's she at?
Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Yo.
I think so. We
Oh.
ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
What? Nervalet was here too?
Yo, can we go meet him?
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Dude, half a day is
Charlotte
crazy.
published an article on the Liyue tea industry recently. Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
Yeah, sounds like
You
Cap.
Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something. It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet.
Why are you always
Ridesley
losing?
gets really invested in that sort of thing. But he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier. Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10
Oh,
boxes,
no.
did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Hu
A
Tao.
few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village. So we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
Well,
That's
if it was
good.
anyone else, who would have a problem?
Should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Alright.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
Lit.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later.
Alright. Where's Farina though? Oh, look, a chest. Oh, wonderful. I should explore this more. But now's not the time. Oh, look who it is.
Chaoying Village is known
Was that
for
Zhongli?
tea. But you know what else they have with tea? Didn't Gaming
Hold on,
say
hurry up.
something about...
Hurry up. Hold on.
Now, let's see what kind of... Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Oh my goodness.
Wonder what they're talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Zhongli knows
Lore?
a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village.
Farina Zhongli lore?
Or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients. Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide, but Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood congee. Since
How
Zhongli
about
is there,
some pizza?
Paimon bets things are pretty... It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli. All right, no time to waste.
All right.
Let's go see who's right.
Oh.
Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina. Oh, great. Now Paimon shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
The Sarah what?
Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
So many chums.
I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that,
Yeah.
it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected.
Gas me up.
Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
What a wonderful
It
person.
appears you have been to Fontaine then.
Yep.
Given
Conquer
your
that. Oh wait,
proclivity
we have a
to spread
conquer.
good deeds
Hold on.
wherever you go. It's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've
Uh-oh.
built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters.
Why is he looking like that?
There's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
No. Yeah. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
God.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
What?
Okay, you win.
Yup, pass it up, pay up.
Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What?
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
Perhaps.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about. Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Well.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
We got a tie, we got a tie, we got a tie.
Mr. Zhongli was telling me
What do we
about
do? What do
some
we do?
great sightseeing spots in the area.
You see? Paimon was right too. Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Yeah.
Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimonable and Paimon will also buy youable.
Alright.
As for the third bowl...
We split it.
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
I will buy you a bowl anytime.
I was just joking.
I ain't joking though.
Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
Oh, she's making
almost
bank.
forgot to ask about the most important question. Did something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangxiang Funeral Parlor and all.
True.
Well, yes.
Really? Oh,
Oh.
no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Oh.
But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
True.
Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
What is this joke I'm about to say?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, come
I'll
on.
have to remember that for my ad posters.
Please don't put it on your ad posters.
Sees, that makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangxiang Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Dude, why is his face like that?
His
Holy.
lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
What?
Who was it?
It's someone you know. Want to take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
You know me, cuz.
Very impressive, my friend.
Yup.
Your guessing game is spot on today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, why'd you tell him, man?
I never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yep,
try hard.
That's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
True.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu-Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend...
What about
him?
He doesn't get out much, does he?
Nah, fam.
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
Oh, well.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Jean-Louis?
Unfortunately, no.
Crazy. That would have been
At
crazy
the time,
lore.
it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Oh, and there would have been some conflict, that's for sure.
Is that so?
Yo, he's giving me a little sus face. Oh?
Hmm?
It's truly a pity.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the traveler around,
Dude, why is he
I'm sure
avoiding
you'll
it?
have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
I don't think he
That's
does.
right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
Yep.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nervalette into loosening up a bit.
Oh, snap.
Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right?
True. Hey,
If
there's a
he's
chestnut
really
there.
that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
True.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
That would be an understatement, but...
Yeah, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You're quite right, Miss Hu-Tao.
Oh, Luke is in the back. Luke is in the back.
Traveler, Miss Farina. Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Cloran. Hey, over here!
Oh, snap. What a squad we have right
We
here.
saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Oh, please.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine. Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Oh, snap. Look at this place. Oh,
It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina.
Oh, yes?
When are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be
I
necessary.
think she needs an excursion.
I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
Yeah.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark. Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye.
What
If you take a closer
What is this
look,
angle?
there may be something you mistook.
A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams. My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Shoot.
Of course.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Oh, well.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Chaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Why do you keep saying dim sum?
Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh,
sounds pretty
so
lit.
it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious. Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
True.
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast.
Ooh.
Clorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sijwin.
Sijwin.
Clorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird.
Dude, I can't believe
Other than
Zhongli
that,
and
just
Nivelet
some
didn't meet.
bits
I'm
and
so
bobs,
upset.
you know. A little bit
I'm
of this,
so upset.
They should all be things I can use. I think.
Oh my gosh, she fell for the marketing
Now
trap.
Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Where's Linny?
Oh, actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, try it.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Pot. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Maripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer.
Crazy.
If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him.
Zhongli. Zhongli.
Indeed.
Zhongli's
said
sweating.
Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the fort...
Yeah,
Oh, that reminds me. If there's anything you want to...
Does the director have any...
It just seemed like you, if you ask me.
Is that... Given its distance from the... Surrounded by... I apologize for...
What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too? Wow, you are...
Indeed.
Alright. I thought he was gonna say something about Nivelet. I won't even cap.
Take it easy.
And there he is. The tryhard himself. And this I love Fontaine music. Like,
Look! It's Neuvillette! We left out!
oh?
It's you. It has been some time since our last meeting.
Yep.
Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however.
Dude, I can't
so
believe
working
Jean-Lee
late is of
hinted
little
at
consequence to me.
Really?
Freaking
If you have so much
Jean-Lee.
time
What a
on your hands, then
child.
why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
Well, we know some people.
I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
Dude, his shoes are so baller, if you ask me. Oh.
I have to hand it to Clorant. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
He fell for it?
That explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave them to me.
Why?
I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
What?
Well, that is an apt description. It is, in actuality, a legal codex.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go. We joked with Clorant some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
What?
So that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom, but we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water. The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
Well.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, like, you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one.
Yeah, fam.
After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
What?
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once. Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but Add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted. But now, I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Oh? Sick!
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations. Really? You like it?
I do, to
tell
be honest,
you the
can I
truth,
have it?
given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order.
Oh, please give
but
it to
I'm
me.
afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
Yup, I'm
That is
taking it.
precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Thank you, homie.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself.
Oh my goodness.
That sounds
Wait.
like it could easily lead
Wait.
to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of
Wait.
protocol.
Wait. He's gonna take a vacation, and it's gonna be coincidentally when, like, we have to fight, like, Arlecchino or something.
But
or when, like,
I
Futsui
suppose
comes
I
in.
understand her point.
I swear, it's gonna happen.
My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world.
Damn.
Now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
Oh snap. Is that it? And we're done. Those were some good quests. Lantern was good this year. It has some amazing quests. I didn't like the first 3 parts, to be honest. I mean, I did, but it felt like more of a Gamin story quest than Lantern Rite, to be honest. But part 4 was good. But anyways, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.